A study was conducted of all the sick businesses in the world, all the businesses that had failed. And the study found most business failures were not because, sometimes competition becomes intense, a new player comes in who's a giant, and some people find in comparison their technology is out of date and they don't have the money to buy new technology. Some people become technologically obsolete. Some people know how to make a product but they don't know how to sell it. So marketing inefficiency can lead to sickness. Some people get into trouble because of labor problems. But the study found out these three reasons put together were not even responsible for more than 5% of business failures. And over 95% of businesses had failed for one reason, and that is financial mismanagement. If financial mismanagement causes so much of grief, and therefore every company should practice good finance management, how do you acquire these skills? Now there are more expensive ways of doing it. I conduct training programs which cost of course much more, and everybody can't do these things. But I've always felt the easiest, fastest, most cost-effective way of doing so is to pick up a copy of this book. So the whole idea is to take financial understanding across a vast section of the people. In my opinion, every employee of every company must possess a book. When the company's finance management is bad, the biggest price is paid by the organization. And the best part is this subject is such that the employee himself or herself will also gain, because everyone needs to understand this. I think every entrepreneur in the country should have a copy. India has 50 million MSMEs. You show this book to any microist entrepreneur, not necessarily the one written by me, this content. He cannot go through this book and say, oh, what do I do with this? He definitely needs it. It's his pain area right now. And on the flip side, it's risk-free. I mean, the cost of a book is so low compared to the other means of learning that the worst case scenario is this person will find it's a terrible book. What has he lost? A few hundred rupees. He can afford it. But on the flip side, even if he picks up a few tips from the book and starts applying those, the benefit to the organization is huge. So we are on a mission to say there should be one book per person in the country, and eventually, hopefully, the whole world. One book per employee, one book per entrepreneur, and so on.